Hi folks, my name is James Cowan with a new Canadian company called Real Animal Camouflage, and this is my friend Diane. I've been a wildlife educator for over 20 years, educating folks about birds of prey, how they fit into our natural, wonderful world, and also educating folks about birds of prey and their camouflage patterns, which help them succeed in life, either hiding from predators or, of course, be able to be a predator themselves. Now, we've developed a series of patterns after birds and other animals. Millions of years of evolution have gone into these natural patterns. We've taken those patterns, simplified them a little bit, so of course consumers can use them when they're out hunting, fishing, and doing photography. This is our first design called the great horned owl. Now the great horned owl is a bird that lives throughout North America, a little bit into Central America, lives in all kinds of different habitats, lives in rainforest, lives in coniferous forest, lives in deciduous forest, lives in mixed forest, and it's this bird as a predator. It's designed to blend right into its environment, so its prey doesn't see it, which giving it a much better chance to succeed in life. And if you look at the pattern we've developed, it's not just from one part of the bird. It's like 8 or 9 different spots that we merged together. So we got some chest feathers in here, we got some wing feathers, and every part of that bird has a little bit different camouflage, so it blends in. This is a true camouflage pattern that if you are out in the woods, you will not be seen if you're wearing this. Very well designed for, hiking, designed for being a photographer. So any uses outdoors where you don't want to be seen in the summer months, in the winter months, this is the fabric to wear. Our second pattern that we designed is the snowy owl. And if you look at the snowy owl design, it's a white background with black spots. And since this is an Arctic nester, this bird nests on the ground, there's no trees in the Arctic, it has to be able to blend in. So if you look at the pattern, just those small dots break up the white pattern enough that it disappears in its environment. And when you see these birds in the wintertime, they come south. If it's a snowy day, there's snow on the ground, you do not see them. They disappear right into the environment. So imagine wearing this as a camouflage, as a photographer, you're out hiking, you don't want to be seen. This is a perfect winter camouflage to wear, and it's designed exactly after the snowy owl. And if you look at it, there's about 8 different feather masses put together here, and we put this together of different parts of the bird to give us the overall fabric that you see behind me. Our third design is the raven. Now the raven is a symbol right across the northern hemisphere, not necessarily a camouflage pattern per se, but has some amazing designs in their feather. And this fabric was done from 8 different spots in the raven that we photographed and spliced them together and then tiled it to get this wonderful looking fabric. I think this is going to be a big seller. This is our fourth design called the gray tree frog. The gray tree frog lives in central North America and in eastern North America in forests and wetlands. I think it's one of the most perfect camouflage patterns. If a gray tree frog doesn't want to be seen, you will not see it in nature. Unless it's calling, giving away its position to one of its own kind, you do not see this frog. It basically blends right into its environment. You can see lots of greens, lots of black or darker colors to mix up the pattern. One of the most perfect camouflage patterns in nature. Real Animal Camouflage, we do manufacture our own products, but we also are available for licensing agreements.